day 2. I didn't film much this morning because I got off to a late start. I was so tired last night. I fell asleep editing, so I had to finish editing today's video. It's now up, and then I had some other planning things I had to do, and then repack. So we are all repacked. We're gonna go check out and go to Toledo Zoo. So it is 10 o'clock now. I'm gonna be there by 10 because they open at 10, but it's 10 minutes down the road, so I'm not too worried about it. So we're gonna go there next. And I decided that for all the zoos that I have to submit like a money donation to, or an animal adoption, or like buy things online, I'm gonna do that at the end of the trip and we'll film it, because if people buy from the fundraiser throughout the trip, I want to be able to maximize the donations I'm giving places. So for all these online donations that I'm gonna have to do, I'm going to do them at the end of the trip, because I spoke to a Toledo keeper and they do like a donation thing, like item donation for Christmas, but they don't have anything right now. So nothing I can bring to donate, but I can do a donation online. So we're gonna do all that at the end of the trip so I can maximize the donations that we're doing. All right, so I'm gonna go check out and I'll see you at the zoo. This is how you know you're at the zoo. I love the bridge. You have to walk over it to get into the zoo, and then they have like animals painted on here. How cool is that? Okay, so that was the first half of the zoo. So it starts with Africa and like the Arctic on one side, and then you take the bridge to go to the rest of the zoo. So they actually do a feeding here that you can pay for. I wanted to do it, but the timing didn't work out and it's like $100. So we're just gonna go look today. They are so cool. There he is. Try to zoom in so you guys can see. They're like legit dinosaurs. And they have a blue head. Why wouldn't you love it? These are super cool. I've never seen a bird like that. I really like it. Look how fun this red panda exhibit is. It's huge. There's so much to do. Look at him up there. Oh, he's so cute. Just want to snuggle them. Oh, let's go see this guy. This is one of the prettiest birds I've ever seen. Look how bright those colors are. And that tail. Holy cow.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
So these are flashlight fish. So all those little blinking lights are fish. Bioluminescence. Oh, look at that guy back there. He's awesome. It's a chain cat shark. He's swimming. Oh my god. I interned with an electric eel at the aquarium and it was little compared to this guy. This guy is huge. Like, just for reference, there's my hand. Hi, buddy. You're ginormous. So I'm still waiting to find reptiles, so we've got to have a reptile house somewhere. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go see some plants. Look at the size of those air plants. It's crazy. Look at that one. It's huge. You want to talk about improving husbandry? There's little frogs that live in this giant greenhouse. Of course, unrealistic for most keepers, but hey, go big or go home, right? Now that's one big toad. For size comparison. Huge toad. Ooh, look. There's a salamander. A ringneck. I'm a sturgeon keeper. I'm an aquarist. I work with sturgeon. I should have expected that water to be freezing. I didn't. I found the reptiles. Hi, buddy. Want it.
Great Indians like summer race, nocturnal common crate is
You know you're a reptile keeper when you just want to pick the shit off. Oh, there's the falsie. So pretty. It's blue. I want it. Yeah, venomous snakes. Here we go. I love this. I need to figure out how to attach moss to things. I love the looks of it, but I always kill moss. But it just looks so nice. In case you didn't know, lionfish are my favorite fish. I know they're invasive, but they're so pretty. I'm absolutely obsessed and I want to have some someday. Okay, these are bugs I wouldn't mind having because they look so fun. They're like little bumblebees colored bugs. Taxi cab beetles, they're fun. And that wasn't even the reptile house. This is the reptile house. And there's something very exciting inside that I can't wait for you guys to see. Presents of a dinosaur. Crazy, looks like he's covered in tiny little beads. You can see some day geckos and micro geckos in here. Almost like those day geckos. We have some retics in here and dwarf retics. Just an off exhibit holding area. Alright, my camera died, so everything you just saw in the reptile house is on my phone. So not as good quality as I was hoping. I was hoping for a lot better. I was also hoping the Squid Tower would be out, but at least it was where we could get a good view of it in its hide. Alright, so it is almost 1:30, so it is time to go if we want to make it to the next zoo and have time to look around. I didn't notice him on the way down. There's an eagle owl up there. Bad quality, I apologize. Alright, so I charged up my camera. We just got to Indian Creek Zoo. Looks like a cute zoo, so we're gonna go check it out. It's starting to get a little sprinkly and a little chilly, so I switched to a t-shirt. This is one of my Halloween t-shirts from Herpetology. So I got myself the little froggy, the frog with the ghost frog with the spider hanging. One of my favorites. So, and it has the big design on the back. I've got an iguana, frog, bearded dragon, ball python, tortoise, leopard gecko. That might be it, but lots of different animals, little ghost animals with a little Halloween edition. Shirts come in orange, white, and black. You can go get them in my shop. There's a little Joey. Well, hi. You're so cute. I don't have anything for you. I didn't buy any food. You're very cute. Well, hi. How are you? You're very cute too. There is just camels on camels on camels and what looks to be maybe a pied camel. I don't know. Let's go check it out. Okay, but this is super cute. So here's all the goats. And you know how at zoos goats always want to stick their head through the fence. Now they can stick their head through one of these holes. How cute is it? Wait, here they come. Oh my god, that is so cute. Get your buddies over here. Oh, here comes more. Come on, guys. Come on, little buddy. You're so cute. Come on, right over here. So, pied camel. Never seen a pied camel. Pretty cool. Okay, and something really cool. At the front, you can purchase buckets of food, like carrots or whatnot. And the exhibits have signs. Green means you can feed them. And they have carrot shoots. Alright, this is a nice big exhibit. Got our bears. Names are Jigs and Sweet Pea, according to the sign here. Very cute. Alright, so they're Bobcat Bonkers. I appreciate that in this one they have some painting in the back. Spruce it up a little bit. Oh, he's moving. Oh, a big stretch. Nope, we're gonna eat some food. A fishing cat, and he looks mad at the world. I don't know if you guys can see him way up there. Way up there. Nope, we're gonna focus on the fence. Never mind. Alright, here's a pretty big one with lots of things to climb on. Here's a lynx. I've seen a lot smaller lynx enclosures, so this one looks pretty nice in comparison. Focus camera, there we go. The cutie. Wolves is very natural, lots of trees and coverage. Oh, here comes one. Hi! Oh, okay, bye. Got some little gators with a pretty nice big area. Excuse me, sir, you're in my way. So the owner was just talking to me. He's a wild turkey. They don't know why he's here or where he came from. But yeah, he just hangs out here now. But he was following me and I'm just trying to see the rest of the zoo. There's not much left, but while we're here, oh, a nice big area for all the deer. Nice big area for the deer. Alright, sir, I'm gonna start going this way. I'm gonna go see the peacocks. Maybe that's why you're here. There's peacocks. So I guess we're friends now. We're just gonna tour the zoo together, apparently. At least he's not like chasing me now. We're just walking. Yeah, you stay on your side, I'll stay on my side. Look at those peacocks. I love it. Look how pretty. Is that why you're here? You like the peacocks? Okay, bye. Bye. Go on. Yeah, you don't like that, huh? I want to go see the alligators. We're stopping. Let's see the alligators. Again, pretty big area. Nice coverage right there. Oh, a kinkajou. I missed the kinkajou. Oh, not kinkajou. Okay, bye, buddy. Bye. No, you're still coming? Okay. It's a Coatmundi. Hi. Oh my goodness, you guys are so cute. You guys are so curious. Can I bring you home with me? Look how cute you guys are. Aww. Seriously, can you go away? Here's all the lemurs. Well, that sounded good. Well, Hi there. Hi. You're cute. Nobody's home over here. It's swinging, but nobody's home. Serba always sleeping. Aw. This is another nice big setup for the little guy. Looks like there's usually macaws right here, but it is cold and rainy, so I don't blame them for not being out. A little marmoset. Little tiny marmosets. On their way up there. So I didn't spend nearly as much time at the zoo as I thought I would. Like, I planned leaving Toledo so that I would have at least 2 hours at Indian Creek, and I did the whole thing in 45 minutes. So, but that actually works out really well because now I can get a head start to Chicago because it's 4.5 hours away. I forgot that it was another big chunk of a drive. So, this means we'll actually get there at a decent time. We won't be getting there super late. We're set to pull into Chicago at 6:40. Granted, I know that I'm probably gonna stop quite a few times for like dinner, snacks, coffee, not coffee, but like something caffeinated. So it'll probably be more like 7:30 by the time that we get there. Ooh, there goes my GPS. But yeah, at least now it won't be like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. I can actually like enjoy myself a little bit. Maybe do a hot tub, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so I will see you when I get there because I do want to talk a little bit about Indian Creek and my thoughts on it. So we'll talk when I get to the hotel. Okay, so we are finally in Chicago. Holy cow, that took forever, it feels like, and I'm so tired. And the moment I got to Chicago, I got honked at for stopping at a stop sign. So before we finish today's video, I said I just wanted to talk about visiting, hello. I said I want to talk about visiting Indian Creek Zoo, my thoughts on it. So I'm a little conflicted. My camera died, so I've just been laying around waiting for it to charge, and now I'm super tired. So thank God I went back one time zone because I gained an hour of sleep. So to finish, you can hear the planes. We're next to the airport since Billy's flying in tomorrow night. But to finish my thoughts. So, like I said, you have to kind of keep an open mind. There's no black and white way to keep animals. So I had kind of like walking around. It was fine. It was fine. It's hard to accept things as fine when you're used to like AZA leveled, highly funded zoos with gorgeous exhibits that replicate their natural habitat. And small privately owned zoos just can't afford to do that. Now, I will say, I thought that the animals had ample space. I thought they actually had a lot of space. There were some that could use a lot more. Like I thought the lemurs could have used a lot more space than they had. Granted, I can't see behind the scenes, but based on what they had for on exhibit viewing area, I think they probably could have used more space. But there were some that had lots of space. Most of them had lots of space. There was clear enrichment. There was shelter, hides, places to get away. There was water. Now, I'll say some of the waters looked a little questionable, but again, you can't really judge without knowing, because I think about like our box turtle at the nature center. I can clean his water dish and 2 seconds later he walks through it and poops in it and it looks like I never touched it. So you can't really judge an animal's care based on their water So I was a little conflicted walking around because without like knowing what goes on behind the scenes, it's hard to make a clear call on the zoo. You know, the owner was nice. The woman in the gift shop and doing admissions was extremely nice. And I didn't talk to any keepers, but I did see quite a few actually. But I overheard some keepers talking to their kookaburra, and the way they talked to the kookaburra, like you could just tell that the keepers love the animals. So I have no doubt that everyone there loves the animals, no doubt. And I would say there was a lot of construction going on, a lot of projects. Everyone seemed to be working on something. So that was cool to see. It tells me they are continuously improving everything that they are doing. They're growing, they're still moving in a new direction. They're not just sitting at a standstill. I showed you guys the carrot shoots. So I thought this was really cool. When you pay at the admission window, you can buy food for the animals. They give you like a little bucket, and usually has like carrots in it. You can also buy giraffe food. Now I didn't see the giraffes today, they were inside. I feel like the giraffes are kind of like the highlight of the zoo, and unfortunately I didn't get to see them. But anyway, you can buy food for the animals, and when you walk around, there's little signs on each of the exhibits with like a "don't touch me" or a green smiley face, which means you can feed me. The camels had this cool like chute I showed you guys earlier, where you put the carrot in and it puts it into the exhibit, which I thought was really cool because it's a good way to be able to feed the animals without having to come in contact with the animals. So I thought that was very innovative. That's something I've never seen a zoo do before, so kudos to Indian Creek for that, because I thought that was cool. And then of course I got stalked by the turkey. Apparently that's a wild turkey, so that was where I got to talk to the guy that owns the zoo. He was driving by to go talk to one of his keepers or maintenance workers working on a project, and he was driving by me and I was trying to get rid of the turkey. And he was telling me it's a wild turkey. It just showed up one day and didn't leave, and it's just been there ever since. And I don't know how I feel about this. Like on one hand, it's kind of cool. On the other hand, he totally harasses visitors. Now, when I tried to walk away from him and he like very aggressively like was coming up to me, I was a little worried, felt a little threatened, not gonna lie. Once I kind of just kept my cool and realized that like if I just walked, so like I don't want to say he was social, but like he wasn't being aggressive. And once I realized that he wasn't really being aggressive, he was just, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe him. But once I realized if I don't walk fast, he's not gonna move fast at me. If I just walk nice and slow and calm, he was totally content just walking alongside of me. Because when I was trying to move really fast, he was coming right up to me. So after that, we just walked the zoo together. Because I was noticing when I got there, the way people were getting rid of him was by passing him on to other people. Because he was harassing a family with little kids when I walked up there. So they were able to walk away without him, because then he started following me. And unfortunately, it's a small zoo, rainy day, school day, there wasn't a lot of people there. So he followed me for quite a while, until I saw a group of older people, two of which were in wheelchairs, and I am guilty. I dropped him with them and he became their problem. But that was the only way to the exit. They just happened to be coming in as I was going out, so there was no way to not pass them, so I left them with a turkey. So knowing that he kind of like, I don't say harasses, but harasses visitors, makes them uneasy, makes them a little nervous. He's wild. I don't know why I didn't just catch him and remove him, put him back out in the wild. I don't know. I mean, looking back on it now, like it was kind of cool, but like in those first moments, I was kind of like, because like I didn't think he was gonna do anything until the guy that owns the zoo came up to me and said, he's a wild turkey. And then I was kind of like, well, now I don't know what to expect. He's not your turkey. Maybe one thing if he was like all calm, like, oh yeah, this is like our turkey, such and such. No, he was like, he's a wild turkey. what? So is he gonna like try to stab me? He's gonna jump up and just like, I don't know. Anyway, overall, you know, I wasn't like completely wowed by the zoo, but thinking about, were the animals' basic needs met? Did they have enrichment? Was the exhibit space fairly large? Yeah. So there really wasn't like a negative. It was just that they didn't have the money to do the habitats that I'm used to seeing at zoos, and that's okay. Now the issue for me, where it all went downhill, I couldn't find any reptiles. I knew they had reptiles in amphibians, couldn't find them. They're in the gift shop. So I walked into the gift shop, I saw them. And I don't want to say the setups were bad, but they were pretty bad. And it was all mostly basic mistakes that I commonly see in the reptile community when you're first starting out. Things like using red lights, coil bulbs for bearded dragons, lights not being placed properly to get maximum use, so like having your heat on one side and the coil bulb UVB on the other. So that part, yes, it always bothers me when it's a zoo. It'd be one thing if it was like a beginner reptile keeper just posted it on Facebook or something. I'd be like, you know, they just haven't learned yet. But when it's a zoo, I have a harder time with that. But sometimes you just have to learn. Maybe they don't have any designated like reptile keepers, like reptile specialists working there, and they just haven't evolved that learning process yet. Where it went downhill even more though, and this is actually, I think, a common mistake, and unless you know, you don't know. They had a blue xanthic iguana, like Arcadius, so a green iguana, and they labeled it a Grand Cayman blue iguana. And Grand Caymans are extremely endangered. You're not allowed to own them as pets. At least here, I don't know if that's like a worldwide thing, but at least here, you can't own them as pets. And I do believe very few zoos actually have them, one of which being a zoo in Ohio, I forget which one. So I was looking at their yellow anaconda, because my friend Alyssa from Alyssa's Lizards has one, and then I looked up, and it was like pretty high up, so I just didn't have my TV shows to see it, but I looked at the little card and was like, oh, what's in here? And it said Grand Cayman blue iguana, and I was thinking, how the heck did this guy get a Grand Cayman? There's no way. There's no way. If they are hardly in any zoos, there's no way this guy has one. So I stood on my tippy toes and peered in, and there's a little baby green iguana looking at me. It's like, you are not a Grand Cayman iguana at all. And I feel like this is just common. This is a common mistake, I feel like, because if you have a blue iguana and you search blue iguana, what pulls up? Grand Cayman blue iguana. Not typically blue xanthic iguana, a blue green iguana. That stuff doesn't pop up. And I didn't want to say anything while I was there because I didn't want to feel like I was overstepping, you know? Maybe they already know. Maybe it's just cooler to talk about a Grand Cayman blue iguana. I don't know. So I didn't want to like overstep, but I think I will shoot them like a little email or something, you know, telling them what I really did like about the zoo, their, you know, really innovative carrot shoots, and then, you know, just offering some things I've learned as a reptile keeper. So just like the basic lighting information, and then just mentioning that they don't have a Grand Cayman blue iguana. You know, if they already know, then great. If they get mad, then at least I put that information out there, and maybe even if they're mad at me, they'll still look into it. I don't know. But I feel like I can't not say anything, you know? So it was an interesting evening. But yeah, so we're in Chicago now. I'm waiting for my food to be ready from the restaurant downstairs so I can go walk down and get it. Got some mac and cheese. I've been wanting mac and cheese all day. So yeah, now I'm gonna edit this video, get it up in the morning, and we have our big long day in Chicago tomorrow. All right, so we will see you all tomorrow. Bye.